and welcome to day 21 of Vlogtober. My name is Tracy and I am the podcaster behind the comfy red couch. We are just on our way to our new house. Nathaniel, are you excited?
Yes.
Yes. Greg, you excited? That's a thumbs up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to finally see our new house because, of course, we've only seen it in pictures because coming from Toronto to Vancouver, it's been a bit of a challenge, especially with COVID traveling. So we just decided to travel once. We're pretty confident that things are good with the new house. We had a home inspection done and there were apparently lots of thumbs up for that. So very excited to share with you our new home today. And I have to tell you, our first half day in Vancouver, I'm starting to worry a little bit. We are discovering that Vancouver traffic is slow. I'm starting to think it might actually be worse than Toronto traffic. We are picking up the pace now. We have about 6 kilometers to go, but it seems to be taking us about 15 minutes to go 6 kilometers. Anyway, I will be sharing our new home with you very shortly. Let's just continue where we left off yesterday with some landscapes. We are currently in the Delta area of Vancouver. And I was really surprised as we were driving along here yesterday. I believe there are cranberry bogs in here. I believe that's a cranberry bog right there. And there are blueberry bushes as well. So this is actually a very high fruit yielding area. So I was really quite surprised. We have arrived at our destination. We're just going to do a peer through. We are on the Fraser River, and our new house is one of these homes. You're going to be really surprised in a moment. We have arrived at our new home, and it is on the Fraser River. Now, when I say it's on the Fraser River, I mean it is literally on the Fraser River. It is a float home. And I am so excited to get the code so that we can finally go inside and start living in our new home. But yes, welcome to our new place. And look, we already have our first visitor. We have a mallard duck just going for a swim right behind our home. I understand the swans also like to visit as well. So, you can see the new home. What do you think? We can't get in yet, but what do you think of it from here?
It's exactly as advertised.
On the water?
On the water, looks like it should. So,
Yeah.
It's great.
Welcome to my new home. This is the front door to the float home, and we are going to go inside. Prepare to have your breath taken away. I've kind of had a hard time digesting. Like, take a look over here. We have neighbors. Take a look over here at my neighbors. Mallard ducks. Wait until you see the other neighbors that we have as well. Now, I've heard I'm not to feed them because if I feed them, they will come up on the docks and poop. And you know what? Nobody wants mallard poop everywhere. Welcome inside my new home. It is echoey because it's a new home. There's no furniture at this point. We have brought our travel things with us. And this is a float home. We are literally on the Fraser River. And my neighbors, wait till you see my neighbors. They are beautiful. My neighbor is this gorgeous swan here. And the swan's little friend. Can you believe it? Across the way here is apparently a bird sanctuary, so that I'll be able to show you some eagles. Apparently my neighbors like popcorn. So let's give them
The other duck?
some popcorn. This is swan, hun. Ducks are there. We're not to feed the ducks, just the swans.
Yeah. How come we can't feed the duck?
Because the ducks will pop up on the deck and we don't want that. So the float home, we are on the Fraser River, and the Fraser River does go up and down with the tides. So our float home will go up and down with the tides. Right now, apparently we are mid-tide, but this is, I'm kind of speechless right now. This is my first time in the house, and I'm feeling really quite overwhelmed. So main floor, beautiful kitchen with stuff on the counters. There is gas fireplace. Wait till you see behind me. Stairs going up to a loft and a vaulted ceiling. And then behind me I have floor to ceiling windows. So I don't know, I'm just, as I said, I'm feeling really quite overwhelmed by things right now, but this is our new place. The realtor gave us this lovely sign. We are going to name our home Riverdale Landing. And not much has brought me to weepy tears, but this kind of did. And Nathaniel is feeding the neighbors. He's giving them some popcorn. The previous owners have left us something very, very important. Their granddaughter insisted that we must have this. And that is the popcorn maker, because the swans, they need their daily popcorn. Nathaniel is watching the local traffic going by the house. And this is a log boom. To me, this kind of feels like my front yard rather than my backyard, but I guess this is my backyard now, and when I come out on the deck, this is going to be something that I will see, I guess, on a daily basis. These little tugboats, this is Tugaway and Iron Horse, and they are bringing the log booms up and down the river. And there they go, up and down the river, followed by these lovely mallard ducks, who think they're coming over here to be fed, but we've been told, don't feed the ducks, just the swans. Pretty amazing view. I am up on the loft right now, and there go my neighbors, swimming in front, peeking in windows, spying on us, trying to see what we're up to. Nosy little critters. I'm just standing in Isaac's room right now, and can you imagine in the morning coming out of your room to this amazing view? Floor to ceiling windows, all the light coming in, and just a spectacular river view. I think I said to you, you were going to be surprised by this home. Scout is getting used to her new home. She has been here with us this afternoon, and she has been in and out the door, checking out what's going on. There's a lot to take in, there really is, and I think it's going to take me a few days. here come my other neighbors. Everybody's just wanting to peer in today to see what is going on. There goes one. Here comes the other one. Little spies. Oh, and the mallards are coming back again. Nosy little creatures. I cannot tell you how scattered I feel today. I keep filming little clips and I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by this new home. It's beautiful, it's very different. There's a lot to learn. It does have radiant floor heating that actually heats up the entire house, which is really nice on your tender tootsies. The view, I mean, we've seen some really nice views the past few days, but every morning this is going to be my view, and of course there'll be some changing landscapes, leaves. The tides do go up and down in this part of British Columbia, so along the Fraser River, we will be affected by the tides. Apparently it's about a 12-foot difference. I think that the tide is going up right now, so apparently it's very strong currents in the water. You wouldn't want to swim here, but apparently that the currents, like the water goes one way upstream when it is, I'm going to show you something in a minute, when the tide is coming in, and when the tide is going out, it goes this way. The fun part is it's not me moving. The lights are swaying slightly. It's nothing terrible. There's lots of dangly lights in here, but it is kind of interesting to watch the lights sway, and it's not just me. It's not me, it's the lights, which is kind of cool. We did get confirmation today that the movers are coming. So tomorrow at about 9:30, they will be bringing the moving vaults and they will be moving our furniture in. So tonight we are staying in the hotel again, but tomorrow morning we will get up bright and early, come here, and tomorrow night we get to sleep in our own home, in our own beds. I washed the sheets before the beds went out, so nice clean sheets for everybody. I'm actually doing some laundry up in the sky. Oh, of course I'm not gonna be able to find them. There are some Canadian geese. I always want to say Canada geese, but I think they're Canadian geese. They're up in the sky, and there are, oh my gosh, it's all so overwhelming. It's just so overwhelming. I am not going to take you on a whole house tour right now. We've been bringing stuff in, so there's stuff all over the place right now, for one. And two, I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by it all. I can't even keep my thoughts straight. So to try and show you all around right now might be a little much. So I think maybe once I've got everything moved into place, although tomorrow it's going to be completely chaotic with all the boxes everywhere. But yeah, it's a pretty amazing and very different place to live. If you look behind me, the lights are actually swaying. There's a little bit of movement happening on the river right now. Once our furniture is in place, we will have to balance the house out again. And what I'm really looking forward to is just out the window here, and that's the hot tub. So I'm looking forward to, in the nighttime, maybe going out, having a hot tub, enjoying the stars and the fresh air. And I'm really, there's so much that this house has to offer, and I'm really very blessed that we were able to purchase this house and to live here, because really To wake up to this every morning is such a great mental health boost. I think it'll be so amazing, especially Vancouver is known for the amount of rain. It is actually raining right now, but it is quite bright out, so it doesn't feel like it's spitting. We are supposed to get some heavy rains this weekend. Maybe I'll feel different on Monday, but right now, this place is pretty impressive. I have been talking about all the beautiful colors on the road as we've been driving the past few days. Look at this right behind me. Now I do know those leaves will fall off the trees and then it will be bare here for a little while, but what a beautiful view. And this is what I get to wake up to every single morning. It's like having a cottage, but in the middle of a populated area. There are some loud sounds. There are some industrial buildings behind. The tugboats also go up and down with the log booms, but there's also a bridge over here with trains on it, and the bridge actually turns. So it'll be really interesting to see all the intricacies of this new place that we live. It's pretty amazing, I have to say. It really is. And did I mention those colors? I'm just going to share with you the bedroom. This is going to be filled with furniture tomorrow. Right now it is empty, but it is a bright space. And one of the things that I am looking forward to is the fact that I do not need to, at 2 in the morning, walk down the stairs, 15 steps in the dark. I just walk over here and I now have an ensuite. So that's a pretty amazing thing. Tomorrow, we will figure out where all the furniture will go, and this place will look very different than it does right now. I have to tell you, today I am feeling slightly overwhelmed. Even though, I've done the virtual tour, I have looked at the photographs, coming into the space and sort of really trying to wrap your head around it has been quite overwhelming today. The previous owners are just staying a few houses down. They gave us a tour and showed us all the inner workings, which was just so amazing of them. But I'm still trying to wrap my head around so many things about this home. I think it's going to be a beautiful place to live, and I am so excited to be able to share a few more facets about this house with you in the coming days. I don't think I'll do a whole home tour today because we brought a bunch of stuff in and now it's in the middle of the floor. Tomorrow the movers come and our belongings will all be brought here and I'll need to figure out where things go. I will do a little bit of vlogging, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one. Wi-Fi is in now, telephone line is in now, so all the essentials, of course. Anyway, Greg and Nathaniel have popped out to get something for supper so that we can eat. We will go back to the hotel room and sleep there tonight to get up tomorrow and then come here for when the movers come. I don't think I can keep a thought straight right now. There's so much going on in my brain. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing my new home or what little I have shared today. I do intend to share a bit more over the coming days as I sort of figure out things. One thing that happened today, we did set an appointment to get Nathaniel registered for school, so we'll be doing that on Monday. And I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing a flock of Canadian geese go by. This place is pretty amazing. Anyway, glad you could join me today. Oh my gosh, I just saw a great blue heron fly by. We are going to have so much fun in the days ahead. Speechless. I am speechless. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I think they are. Little spying neighbors. I mean, we just moved in, like peeking through the windows. It's a little much, isn't it?